One stock jumped 7% today, and most traders missed why. Here are the exact numbers straight from NSE. In 6 minutes you'll know which names led gains, why, and next levels. Nifty 50 closed at 22,679 rupees 4, up 1.56% from the prior close of 22,331 rupees 4. The index opened higher at 22,899 rupees 0, hit an intraday high of 22,941 rupees 3, and a low of 22,618 rupees 6. The market is trading about 14% below its 52-week high of 26,373 rupees 2, which was set 57 sessions ago, and comfortably above the 52-week low of 21,743 rupees 65. On the technical side, RSI 14 sits at 39.2 neutral, but tilted away from overbought. Short-term moving averages show a small bearish tilt. The EMA9 at 22,949 rupees is below the EMA20 at 23,514 rupees, suggesting the very short-term trend is not yet bullish. Volume reads as 0, the 20-day average, which in plain terms indicates market activity was broadly normal today, no extreme stampede. Immediate resistance for the index is near 23,465 rupees and support around 22,930 rupees. The takeaway: breadth today favored gainers, but the technical backdrop is cautious a rebound that still faces short-term overhead pressure. Next, we'll break down the 3 biggest daily winners and what pushed them. Trent Limited opened at 34.47 rupees 0 and finished at 35.26 rupees 5. A 7% gain on the day, with an intraday high of 35.39 rupees 9 and a low of 33.98 rupees 0 versus the prior close of 32.95 rupees 8. Curiosity: the stock opened well above the previous close and held most gains into the close rather than fading completely. There was no clear trigger identified today from the provided data. The move looks driven by sudden buying interest rather than news. Technicals show RSI 14 at 50.7, which is neutral, while the EMA9 at 34.65 rupees remains below the EMA20 at 35.78 rupees, a short-term bearish alignment that traders should respect. Volume was 1.76, the 20-day average, which tells you the move had real participation and wasn't thin. What to watch tomorrow? A break and hold above resistance at 37.20 rupees would confirm momentum continuation. Failure to hold support at 34.73 rupees could mean a quick profit-taking leg. That sets us up to look at the airline winner next. Interglobe Aviation opened at 40.63 rupees 8 and closed at 41.80 rupees 8, up 6.02%, with an intraday high of 43.32 rupees 7 and intraday low equal to the open at 40.63 rupees 8. The prior close was 39.43 rupees 5. Curiosity: the stock spiked to 43.32 rupees 7, but gave back a large chunk before the close. That intraday fade matters. From the provided data, there is no clear trigger identified today. The pattern looks like a momentum burst met with sellers. Technicals: RSI 14 at 48.5 is neutral, and the EMA9 at 41.51 rupees remains below the EMA20 at 42.83 rupees, signaling the short-term trend is not yet confirmed. Volume came in at 1.99, the 20-day average, indicating strong participation during the spike. What to watch tomorrow? Watch whether price can reclaim and close above the support-turned-resistance area near 42.93 rupees. Failure to hold that zone could invite a test of lower levels. Next, we move to the ports leader. Adani Ports in Special Economic Zone opened at 13.51 rupees 2 and ended at 13.85 rupees 4, up 5.55%, with a high of 14.05 rupees 4 and a low of 13.48 rupees 7. The prior close was 13.12 rupees 6. Curiosity: the stock briefly touched 14.05 rupees 4 close to the immediate resistance before settling lower, showing buyers tried to push for more. From the given data, there is no clear trigger identified today. Technically, RSI 14 at 52.5 is neutral leaning, and EMA9 at 1359 rupees sits below EMA20 at 1390 rupees, so the short-term trend still favors caution despite the rally. Volume was 1.26, the 20-day average respectable participation, but not an all-in stampede. What to watch tomorrow? The resistance cluster around 1411 rupees is the level to watch. A daily close above that with follow-through would shift the short-term bias. If price drops below support at 1405 rupees, expect quick consolidation. Now for the market summary and what matters next. Today's theme was selective, volume-backed rallies in beaten-down names, while the index remains below recent highs, a technical pause with pockets of strength. The market is showing rotation. Some individual names are seeing participation even as the broader short-term moving averages stay cautious. Top 2 things to watch tomorrow. 1. Whether those names can close above the resistance levels I mentioned that will tell you if momentum is sustainable. 2. Whether NIFTY can reclaim the EMA9 above the EMA20, which would shift the short-term trend. If you found this helpful, like the video, comment which stock is on your watch list, and subscribe for daily trade-focused recaps. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. Please consult a SEBI-registered financial advisor before making any investment decisions.